Hello. So I just was thinking after I heard a really OG song of way back as far as I can remember, my first best friend. Her name was Kimberly Palmer. We went to Breed Street over here in Boyle Heights. That was, somewhat of the ghetto, still kind of cool-ish. Man, it's like the teachers, majority of them sucked big balls. But anywho, back to my Kimberly Palmer story. The All right, so she was my best friend. Granted, we were in kindergarten. This is the first grade I ever started. Totally skipped pre-K because I'm cool like that. Anywho, so yeah, the reason we were best friends is because she was a total tomboy, very down for everything I wanted to do. I was very shy. Granted, I don't know why I was kind of afraid of human beings. So, um, granted, I was even more afraid of adults and all of that junk. But yeah, just for some reason, just had a problem talking to a lot of people. But she was just like, "Hey, you look fun. You want to be my friend?" I was like, "Okay." So yeah, that's how our friendship basically started. Um, yeah, that's how it started. Mostly because our older sisters knew one another. Um, her sister was friends with my sister, and I guess we met once. I couldn't really remember, but when we were in class, I was just like, "Oh my god, thank God, somebody that knows me." So that was pretty cool. Um, the reason I consider her a best friend even more so is because even though we lads and lasses, she backed me up anytime I needed her. A teacher started like asking me questions, yelling at me, "Why'd you do this? Why'd you do that?" She would get up in their face and be like, "It wasn't his fault," and so told him to do it. Like totally, like back off. And she'd get more in trouble than I would. Like any heat that somebody was trying to bring up on me, she totally had my back. So she was dope, down for her stuff. And I remember this one time, way back, like probably around the same time ish. There was this dude. His name was David. Bullied me for some stupid reason. I don't even know what the hell it was about. But Kimberly had a crush on this dude, and she's like, "Oh, David this, oh, David that." I was like, "Okay, like I don't get it, but sure." Um, and the dude was punking me around a pretty good amount of time. And Kimberly saw that, and she went up and beat the crap out of this kid. She made him cry, and like the teachers were yelling at her and what have you, and she was just like, "No, why is he like punking him like so far?" And yeah, I always kind of remembered that. So that was pretty cool. And since our families pretty much knew each other, like her parents were cool with my mom, and of course, like I said, my sister knew her sister, so that was dope. And this one time she was sleeping over, I was like, "Why can't I sleep over? I have a friend. She's there. She lives there." So yeah, I went over and slept over, and it was cool. Like I was shocked that our parents were actually cool about it. Just nowadays, because you don't have that a lot, especially like me being a boy, she being a girl, and yeah, I remember waking up the following morning and her grandma had a lot of cats. Um, so that was pretty dope. I think they had like family issues and they had to be relocated, her and her sister. But when social media started up, especially like with MySpace, Facebook, Instagram, that Twitter, all that good stuff, I always kind of look for her, Kimberly Palmer. And yeah, if for whichever reason I do find her, Kim, just thanks for having my back, and it would be great to see you again. Yeah. So I don't know if anybody else has ever experienced bullying nowadays. I know it's kind of like an old school thing. I don't know, maybe if you see Clueless or um, anything like that. If you can remember like I think Sandlot, I think, had a little bit of bully. Can't remember, but Wendy Peppercorn, that one we remember, and then the Beast. So all that good stuff. So let me know any bullies you guys remember. I think my sister was a bully, so me and my brother kind of always had each other's backs on that. Like, oh, she's going at us, like get her and run away. But yeah, that was fun too. But anywho, let me know, subscribe, like all that good stuff, and hope to talk to you soon. Bye.